Hey everybody, welcome to Frannie's Hair. Today I'm going to be doing an open box showcase of Belle Tress Wigs, so stay tuned. Okay, so before we get started, I want to say I'm in my new studio, which is not yet complete, so it's not fully furnished and there is a bit of an echo. I'm going to try to work on that in the editing process. Last time I tried to do it, it didn't sound good, but I'll keep working on it. And then eventually the other side of the room will be furnished as well. I'm going to be having, I don't know if you remember my old videos, but I used to have a countertop and shelves behind me where I could stand and have all the wigs I was showing behind me on mannequins. We're moving back to that also. I'll probably use this area for when I have more than one person or interviews and that type of thing, or just if I'm talking about a topic. And then when I'm going to be showing a bunch of wigs, I'll be back at my countertop with the shelves up. I know a lot of you have asked to have that back, so that's coming. It just takes a little bit of time. So, for those of you who don't know what an open box wig is, let me explain it to you. At frannieshair.com, we have a really great return policy, and the reason is we want to take the stress out of shopping online for a wig. I know how difficult that can be. I was in that boat when I first started out and didn't know what I wanted. So, if you follow the return policy and keep the wig in the condition that it needs to be kept in to be returned, you can return the wig if you don't like the color, if you don't like the style, for whatever reason. Now, in order to have that return policy, we have to be able to do something with those returned wigs. So what we do is we put them in our open box section at a discounted price. And that's the place where you can try out wigs at a really great price. It's a really good place to check, especially as you're learning in this wig journey. Now, the open box wigs are not returnable, but they are at a great price. So what I'm going to do for you today is I chose 6 Belle Tress wigs that I haven't tried before. I'm going to do a short review on them and show them to you. These are the wigs from our open box section. We put up new wigs in the open box section every Thursday morning at 10 a.m. It's a great time to pop on and see if maybe a wig you've been looking for showed up in the open box section. So as I go through these wigs, and these are not the only Belle Tress wigs in the open box collection, these are just 6 that I haven't tried before, and I'm really excited to try them. As I review them, I'm going to show you the exact condition they are in so that you can see what our open box wigs look like. Okay, so we're going to start with Louie, and Louie is in the color Ginger Ale Blonde. She's from the Luxe collection, which is Belle Tress's newer line of hand-tied caps. And if you don't know anything about hand-tied caps, they are great for several reasons. Number 1, the fibers fall like natural hair. They're hand-tied in rather than sewn in on wefts. Number 2, if you want to pull your hair back or the wind should blow, you're not going to see any wefting, so you don't have to worry about that. Now, Belle Tress, all of their wigs are heat friendly and they are mostly low density. I can't even think of a medium density Belle Tress wig. I'm sure there may be one out there, but most of their wigs are low density. So if you're looking for a low density wig, Belle Tress could be a great brand for you. Their fibers are gorgeous. Their lace fronts, Louie has a lace front, are impeccable. Hopefully you can see that there. She has a mono top. Let me grab my comb here. And what that means is you can part her anywhere. Hopefully you can see that. And like I said, she's considered 100% hand-tied. I do believe she has a tiny bit of closed wefting right near the nape, and I think that's to give it a little bit of strength. All right, so let's talk about her measurements. Oh, before we talk about her measurements, let's talk about my measurements. My circumference is 21.5 inches. Ear to ear, I'm 11.5 inches. Forehead to nape, I'm 12.5 inches. Forehead to chin, I'm 8.5 inches, and my neck is 3 inches long. If you don't know how to measure your head correctly, head over to the website under the size charts, and there's a video there of me showing you how to measure your head correctly. Also, I'll link a video here, everything you need to know to choose a wig. That goes over a lot of the basics for you. Okay, now the measurements of Louie. Louie's side is 2 to 9 inches. The nape, 1.5 inches. The overall length, 2 to 10 inches. And she weighs just 2.5 ounces. As far as density goes, very low density. I don't feel any permatease at all. I love this style. And the way I'd style her, probably just throw her behind my ear. How pretty is that? Okay, I'm gonna spin for you and show you the style in my new swivel chair. I purposely got a swivel chair with a low back, so if I wear long wigs, you'll get to see that too. Such an adorable style. Love it. She's fitting me perfectly, so we'll take a look at where the adjusters are when we come in from outside. All right, as far as glasses go, under the ear tabs, does not bother me at all. And over the ear tabs, perfectly fine. All right, let's take this lady outside. Okay, it's a pretty overcast day today, so you'll get to see the color really well. I forgot to give you the color description. I'll do that when we go inside. But here you go. You can see the different highlighting here. You have some browns, some blondes. It's not rooted for you ladies who do not want a rooted color. Really pretty. Let's see if I spin. I don't think it's going to change much in this lighting just because it is overcast. And if you catch the beautiful garden behind me, Melissa is doing an awesome job. Okay, before I show you the cap, I'm going to talk about the color Ginger Ale Blonde. Now, if you haven't seen our color charts lately, you have to check them out. They just keep getting better and better. What we have now is under each color swatch, we have tags that will let you know if the color is warm, neutral, or cool, whether or not it's rooted, and whether or not it's highlighted. So those are additional things that we just added to the color charts. We are trying to help you choose colors. I know it's so difficult, but the more information we can give you, we feel the better decisions you can make. All right, so Ginger Ale Blonde is described as unrooted, warm blonde with variegated colors of medium brown, medium and light gold blonde, highlighted with light blonde. And I think you can see all of that in there. It is definitely a warm color, and it's a highlighted color. Okay, let's take a look at the cap. Okay, so here you have your lace front. I don't know if you can see this, it's so light. It goes all the way around your ear tabs here. So it's an extended lace front. There you go. And you do have the bits of, I don't know if it's silicone or polyurethane there, that will help if you want to use adhesive or just help it adhere to your skin. It has the mono top that you can see there. And here you go, you can see the hand-tied piece. And you can see my fingers through it. So that's what happens when the wind blows. You don't see any wefting. You'll just see your head under it. And then as I said in the back with the hand tying, there is some closed wefting right down there. And I think they do that for the strength of the wig. You have the extended nape, it's in a lace type material, and you have the bra strap type closures. Now I have, one is all the way out and one is in a tad bit. So I'm going to say there is some stretch in this. I'm going to say it goes to an average or maybe a tiny bit larger than average, and you could certainly tighten this up quite a bit. I have a petite average head, and like I said, this was fitting me perfectly. Okay, so that is Louie in Ginger Ale Blonde. Okay, how have I never tried this one before? Sometimes I wonder about myself. Does this not remind you of Leah too, one of my favorite Ellen Villa wigs? This is Santa Monica in Mocha Maple Brown. I just cracked myself up. Anyway, this is from their City collection. Love this style, obviously. Okay, let's talk about Santa Monica. She has an extended front lace, so hopefully you can see that there. And a monofilament part. It's a left side part, and when you get wigs with a monofilament part, typically they're on the left side. Apparently most people part their hair on the left side. If you're a right side parter, I would suggest getting a mono top. That way you can switch the part. She's heat friendly like all Belle Tress wigs are. Let's look at her measurements. Oh, let's talk about her color. Her color, Mocha Maple Brown, is a warm color. It's unrooted, and you can see the highlights almost in strips coming to the part there. Some people like that, some people don't. I always liked like a chunky highlight, and it does look stripy at points. This is not quite as chunky, but I just wanted to show you that there in case that's something you're looking for or something you're not looking for. Okay, unrooted but very dynamic mix of dark brown, medium brown, light auburn, and medium strawberry. I love this color. This would be really great for fall too. Isn't it great when you wear wigs, you can actually match your hair to the season, to the outfit? Can't do it that often when you're wearing your natural hair, unless you're coloring it all the time. Okay, let's talk measurements. Her sides are 6 to 10 inches. The nape, 2.5 to 3 inches. Overall length, 11 inches, and she weighs 3.7 ounces. Low density, no permatease. Oh, just beautiful fibers. I love the Belle Tress fibers. I really do. Okay, let me spin for you. Such a pretty wig. I love it. To wear her, of course, you can tuck her behind the ear because she is so low density. Also, we could put her in a headband. How cute is that? See if we can get a ponytail. Now, I think she's too short for a ponytail, honestly. It would be just a teeny piece here and your nape might show. So I don't think I'd do a ponytail with her. I just bought these tiny clips because I saw so many people using them. They looked really cute. I'm gonna try one. I got little flowers. Daisies are my favorite flowers. So you could just, it's hard for me to see, but do something like that. How cute is that? Just pull it back like that. I'm thinking I need a Santa Monica. Need might not be the right word. Okay, so let's try the glasses. Under the ear tabs, I would feel that. Over the ear tabs, no problem, perfect. All right, let's take this lady outside. Sun's starting to come out. Mocha Maple Brown, nice warm color. Love this wig. Okay, let's take a look at the cap. I forgot to mention she was fitting me fine, so we'll look at where the adjusters are. All right, so you have an extended lace front from ear tab to ear tab. You have your mono part that goes all the way back to the crown, which is great. So you'll have less density at the crown area, which is more natural looking. The ear tabs are a velvety material. You have open wefting here. In the back you have a velvety extended nape and Velcro adjusters you can see here. And they look like they're in a tiny bit. Stretch wise, you do have some stretch in this wig. I would say she goes to average or a bit larger and definitely petite average as well. Wide range. Belle Tress Wigs, you can usually get a wide range of sizes. All right, so there you go, Santa Monica in Mocha Maple Brown. How adorable is this? This is Torino in Raw Sugar Blonde Rooted. If you've seen me in my Newport, I have that in Raw Sugar Blonde Rooted. This is a shorter, shaggier style. I love this. She has an extended lace front. Hopefully you can see that there. A left mono part. She is rooted. We'll talk about the color. Raw Sugar Blonde Rooted is a warm rooted color. It's described as a mixture of neutral light blonde, honey blonde, pale gold blonde with a base of light brown lowlights featuring medium root color. And you can see the root color there. Such a pretty warm color. So far we've done all warm colors. I chose the wigs based on which wigs I haven't reviewed yet. So whatever colors we had them in open box is what I'm showing you. Hopefully we'll have a cool or neutral color in here. I have 3 wigs left, so we'll see. All right, let's talk about the measurements. The sides are 5 to 9 inches. The nape, 4 inches. The bangs, 5 inches. I think I just realized I didn't do a spin on Santa Monica. I'm gonna have to do that. The bangs, 5 inches. So if I wanted to wear bangs, I would have to snip them a little, but that would be a really cute style too. Bangs, put this behind the ears, adorable. And she weighs 2.9 ounces. As far as density goes, very low density. I feel 0 permatease. And I just love the little flips you can get from this. All right, let me spin for you. Really cute style. And it's very low density. You'd have no problem sticking her behind the ear. All right, let's check out the glasses as I drop everything on the floor. Okay, under the ear tabs, I think that would be fine. Over the ear tabs, also fine. Which reminds me, I haven't been showing you the ear tabs, but let me show you on this one. You can see the ear tab goes to there. This is my hair coming out here, the little bit of gray, but you have really nice coverage. And Torino is from the City Collection. All right, let's take this color outside. Okay, here we go. Raw Sugar Blonde Rooted. Just walked by my husband. He said, I really like that one. Adorable. Oh, let me take you around the head. All right, let's take a look at the cap. Oh, I forgot to mention her tag is still attached. All right, so she has an extended lace front, ear tab to ear tab, the mono part that goes all the way back to the crown, creating less density there. Your velvet ear tabs with the metal stays, open wefting, extended nape, and the adjusters might be in a tiny bit. She has a decent amount of stretch. So like almost all of Belle Tress, I would say she goes to average or maybe even a slightly bit larger. All right, that is Torino. Look at those flips in the back. I love this. That is Torino in Raw Sugar Blonde Rooted. Okay, meet hand-tied double shot bob in Brown Sugar Sweet Cream. I have my Dalgona 16 in this color. I love this color. Hand-tied double shot bob is described as a double shot bob stops at her favorite coffee bar on her way to work. She knows what she wants. She doesn't walk into her office spilling drops all over herself. She has it together. Direct, bold, clear-cut, daring, and brazen. Okay, so she has a lace front. Well, first let me say she's fully hand-tied. Fully. There's no closed wefting in the back, and I'll show you when I show you the cap. She has a lace front, And I was looking at the lace front, and it looks like there's some knots here that I may want to use powder on or something like that. But I just want to make sure you see it. This is in the open box section. The tags on her are still attached. She's heat friendly. She has a monofilament top. So I left my comb in the other room, but let me just show you. You can part her anywhere. Hopefully you could see that. It's hard for me to see in the camera. Okay, let's talk about her measurements. Her sides are 7.5 to 10 inches. Her nape, 4 inches. Her length, 7.5 to 12.5 inches. And she weighs 3.2 ounces. I would say she feels a little bit more toward the medium density. Still low, but a little more dense than some of the others. I don't think I feel any permatease in here. I did want to point out that the way the hair swoops, you do not have to worry about a face flopper. Even when I'm like trying to get it to flop, I come back up, she's out of my face. Let's talk about the color, Brown Sugar Sweet Cream. Brown Sugar Sweet Cream is considered a neutral. And it says, just imagine the color created by mixing dark, medium, and light brown sugar and lightly whipped sweet cream with a hint of buttermilk. I am so hungry already. They work wonders to provide depth, dimension, and contrast for a head-turning look. And I really do like the way this is razored at the bottom there. Let me spin for you. And of course you could put her behind your ear. What did I do with my... Could put a headband on for a little more casual look. I had somebody write in and they said, oh, I love Frannie. She's not the best at styling, but I love her. It's true. I'm trying to get better, I promise. So there's the headband. Using a little clip. And I'll link these clips. I think they're so cute. I got them on Amazon and they come in a few different colors. All right, let's try the glasses under the ear tabs. No problem. Over the ear tabs. No problem. And let me show you those ear tabs while we're here. Hopefully you can see. It's coming right down there. This is my hair here. All right, let's take this color outside. Okay, so here's Brown Sugar Sweet Cream. You can see how it's neutral. It has some cooler tones and some warmer tones in it. And just so you can see that lace front here, I just want to show you outside as well. Wow, the sun's really starting to come in. It's great. All right, let's take a look at the cap. Okay, so you can see here that you have a fully extended lace front that goes around your ear tabs here with the little bit of silicone. You have a mono top, and this is completely hand-tied. You can see there's no open wefting at all. You have your regular nape. You have the bra strap type adjusters there, and they are pulled in a little bit. It did fit me nicely. I think you can make it a little bit larger. Let's see about the stretch, and there's a decent amount of stretch in here too. I would say that this would go to average or slightly larger. Okay, and that is hand-tied double shot bob in Brown Sugar Sweet Cream. Okay, meet McQueen in Toasted Walnut R. So she is a rooted color, and she's listed as a cooler color, and I would say definitely she's on the cooler side. You have an ashier brown, you have those cool blondes in there. There's a touch of a golden blonde in there as well, but I would definitely say that this one leans cooler. McQueen is from the Luxe collection, which means she's hand-tied with just a tiny bit of closed wefting near the nape. She's a beautiful classic bob. You can see there, with a layer in the front here, which I think is really pretty. The color Toasted Walnut R is described as a cool, rooted color, medium brown rooted, ash brown, medium gold blonde, and light brown blended to perfection. It is a beautiful color. It reminds me a little bit of brown sugar sweet cream. Okay, let me spin for you. So pretty. And let's talk measurements. Okay, sides are 11 inches, nape 5 inches, overall length 11 to 14 inches, and she weighs 3.2 ounces. Low density, no permatease, so easy. Can definitely tuck her behind your ear like that. Still has the tag attached, as you can see. With her, you might be able to even get a low ponytail. Let me see if my earring and tag are in the way here, but something like that could be really cute. With this layer here, it's so nice. Also, of course, you can put the headband on like that. Use one of my new little clips. So cute. Let's take a look at her lace front. I love how they have the highlighting coming to the lace front. Now, if you have a lace front that's a little bit lighter than your skin, which just looks to be right here, I'll just use a foundation powder to match my skin tone, and that takes it right away from me. Also, another thing I do, I don't know if I've ever mentioned it, but when I put on my lace front, I kind of massage it into my head, and that helps it to blend and melt right into my head too. Okay, let's try the glasses. Under the ear tabs. No problem. Over the ear tabs. No problem. All right, let's take this color outside. Okay, here we go. Toasted Walnut Rooted. The rooting is very subtle in this one. It's amazing how the sun just keeps changing. I like this highlight up front there too. I did want to mention I have this one piece here that seems to want to be a face flopper, but very easily fixed. I would probably just do that with my hair dryer. If you haven't seen how I fix face flop, I did do a video on it. I'll put a link right here. Go check it out. It's so simple. I know sometimes people get a face flopper and they think, oh, I can't wear this wig. Not true. Easy fix. Go check it out. All right, let's look at the cap. Okay, here we go. So we have the extended lace front that goes all the way around the ear tabs. This is the Luxe collection, and it does have that silicone-ish material if it's not silicone. I really need to figure out if it is. I will check for that and let you know. But in any case, the material here that helps it grip and helps you be able to put adhesive there. It has the mono top, so you can part it anywhere, and I don't know if I showed that, but just like the other wigs, you can part it and it'll look like scalp. You have your hand-tied portion all here, and the tiniest bit of wefting right down here. You have the extended nape with the bra strap adjusters, and they're adjusted pretty much all the way out. She fit me fine. She does have a decent amount of stretch. Again, probably average to slightly larger than average. There you go. That's McQueen in Toasted Walnut R. Okay, meet Timeless. This is from the Cafe collection, which is one of the older collections, and this is in Cola with Cherry. Right off the bat, she's fitting me more loosely, and she reminds me of Jameson from Aesthetica. Also, I think these were originally over here, and I moved them to the other side, which I probably would do for myself, and then just train these over to this side. I didn't like the part so far over for me. All right, so let's talk about Timeless. A shoulder-length classic bob with a twist. It is for everyone, regardless of age, for comfort and elegance, celebrating who you are. A special proprietary technique is used to produce a beautiful and manageable design without adding permatease and/or excessive hair. The lace front hairline allows you to wear your hair back, and the partial lace mono top creates an illusion of a natural scalp. It is truly a timeless piece. Okay, so let's take a look at the front lace here. You do have darker knotting because it's a darker color. I would use some powder if I wanted to disguise it. If I'm wearing this down, it doesn't really matter. You don't see it. Also, the lace front is more narrow than some of the newer lace fronts, so I just wanted to show you that there. Your monofilament part is right here. And let's look at the ear tabs too while we're here. The ear tabs come here. This is my hair down here. And like I said, this is feeling a little bit loose on me. I would definitely have to tighten it. I could just pull her out. And so this one seems like it's a larger cap, but we'll check where the adjusters are. Okay, let's see the measurements. The sides are 11 to 12 inches. The nape, 4 to 5 inches. The overall length, 12 inches, and she weighs 5 ounces. So she does weigh more than the other wigs I showed you. No permatease, low density. And I do like the way you have this fullness down here. Okay, let's talk about the color, Cola with Cherry. It's a warm, rooted color. Cappuccino dark brown root with a blend of dark chocolate brown, mahogany, and chocolate cherry. And you can definitely see that cherry in there. It's really pretty. Okay, so this I would definitely be able to pull into a ponytail. You can see the tag is still attached. And of course you could do the clips and the headband and all those other things I don't want to bore you with doing over and over again. All right, let's try the glasses. Under the ear tabs, I don't really feel it because it's loose, but I can tell that if it were fitting me more, I would probably feel it under the ear tabs. And then over the ear tabs, no problem. All right, let's take this color outside. I walked by my husband, he said too dark for me. Okay, so you can definitely see the rooting there and the cherry in there as well as the dark brown. All right, let's take a look at the cap. Okay, so she has an extended lace front from ear tab to ear tab, a monofilament part that goes pretty far back. I'm not sure that it goes to the crown though. I think it's just a regular monofilament part, open wefting, and a regular felty nape. It's hard to see with the black, I know. And the adjusters are the bra strap adjusters, and they're adjusted all the way out. I could definitely pull this in to tighten it for myself. I would say that this definitely goes slightly larger than average, and you would need to adjust it in for my petite average head. Okay, that's Timeless in Cola with Cherry. Okay, if you've been with me long enough, you know what this means. I usually finish my review of a group of wigs with my favorite one from the group. Although I'm gonna have to say that this one, Santa Monica, is tied with Torino for me. I forgot to do my spin in Santa Monica, so I chose to put this one on, but I loved both of them. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions at all about anything you saw or anything about our open box section, really anything at all, you can put them in the comments below. You can also come over to our private Facebook group, Frannie's Hair, where we have wig experts to answer your questions, and we have over 3,500 ladies showing off their wigs in different colors and different styles, and you get to see them on real people. It's such a supportive, wonderful community. I hope you'll join us. If you do decide to come over, make sure you answer the membership questions and agree to the group rules. That way we can let you in, no problem. Don't forget, we have our showroom soiree, our first live in-person event coming up on August 16th. There are still a few seats left. You can get the tickets over at frannieshair.com. Just type in showroom soiree in the search bar. I'll also have a link in the description below where you can check it out. Okay, as always, thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate it. Remember to make it your own, and I'll see you soon.